Hey, welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam, and well, I'm outside, having just spent a couple moments in mindfulness, and I'm expressing my gratitude for you and for the capacity that I have found to do this. All right, I don't take it for granted. I know that I have more than some, and yeah, I know that I've made efforts in my life, made some sacrifices, been through some experiences that have gotten me this far. Which brings me to an expression I found myself using the other day, and that I've used more than once, and it's been said to me that comparison is a thief of joy. That expression is relative. There's a however. It is a great motivator. So, as animals on this planet, um, you know, we see it in the animal kingdom all the time. I'm hungry. They've got food. How do I get it? All right. So, comparison is the thief of joy. Well, when you compare yourself in terms of that need, all right? What do they have that I don't? All right, well, that's the thief of joy, but it's also a motivator. All right, so how do I get that? How do I get there? Now, the intention behind the saying, comparison is the thief of joy, is be grateful what you actually have, because you don't have the full story. You don't know the circumstances, right? You don't know what they don't have. All you see is the thing that you don't have that they have. So that's where the thief of joy comes in. So it is a motivator, however, all right? And in the medical field, right, when someone shows you an image of your brain and you say, whoa, yeah, that looks amazing. Check out the big brain on this guy. And then your physician says, right, there's the perspective, all right? Yeah, that is a wonderful brain. It does all the things your brain needs to do. However, let me show you a healthy brain. Oh, you just stole my joy. Let's take a look at your blood tests, all right? Look at all those numbers. Check out those great numbers on me. Yeah, those are some numbers. But let's compare them to healthy numbers. Oh, there goes my joy, all right? Let's take a look at your blood pressure. Oh, those are some good numbers. Those are numbers, but let's show you the actual good numbers. Oh, stole my joy. So it's about perspective, all right? It's all relative. So the expression, comparison is the thief of joy, it's meant to be used as a motivator, all right? Or it can be used as a motivator. So the practice of forest bathing, mindfulness practices, meditation, affirmations, gratitude, all right, focuses on what you have, where you are, focuses on the joys, on the present, all right? And through that act, yeah, there's a little bit of math. Your brain just does it unconsciously, right? Well, these are all the things I have. Wow, that's great. I'm doing well. How do I keep them, right? Start there. And what's missing? That's the motivation. So mindfulness practices, for myself, it's through nature connection. Motivates me. All right? How am I going to be the best version of myself, for today, for tomorrow? Because I'm comparing to who I used to be, to what I used to be. And there was a need for change. All right, I was motivated. So, and I can appreciate, and I do empathize, that there is a lack of perspective. I don't know your situation. I don't know your circumstances. I don't understand your motivation. And yes, you can feel stuck. And there are so many reasons for that. But when we're going through the act of comparison, or when someone shoves that comparison right in your face, then yeah, the motivation for change is there. It shouldn't be the focus. There should be moments and opportunities for some comparison in your own situation. what you don't have to what you have. All right. And then the motivation, there are some techniques and tips for change. It's one thing to start going after the things you need, but not at the cost of the things you still have or currently have. All right. So you don't want to lose one for the other. You might have some things that you don't need and you don't want, so that's a different motivation. So we have to learn to give up those things that aren't serving us. We need to keep the things that are serving us, and we need to find ways to incorporate, find more things that'll better serve us. So comparison is the thief of joy. However, that's a fancy word for but. Keep it in perspective. What are you comparing to? Why are you comparing? And what's next? What's the motivation? Right? So we will never have the full story. But there are some aspects of that phrase that are so very true. Keep your joy. Be mindful and aware of those things that rob your joy, and then find ways for more joy. So the trifecta is there. And comparison can be the thief as long as it's relative. So for me, mindfulness is a tool that I've learned through nature therapy, and it does creep into all other aspects of my life. It's who I've become, and that has made a difference. It's brought me joy. It's bringing me joy, a joy that wasn't there before because of that relative comparison due to motivation. So friends, thank you for watching. I am grateful for the capacity to do what it is I'm doing, because it helps. It helps me, and I hope that it helps you. Be mindful. Be present. Take stock. And find ways to improve your situation. Sleep, diet, exercise, and nature. Those are the 4 pillars of health. And there are so many more pillars that affect the health, that are barriers. So it's unfortunate, but unconsciously we are constantly comparing our situation to others. And for a lot of us, it robs us of our joy. But a small switch in your mindset will make it a motivator. So please, small steps, small, realistic, achievable goals, SMART goals as they're known, to improve your situation. Eliminate those things that steal your joy. Keep the things that are providing you joy, and take steps toward small improvements that will bring you more joy, a different joy. And for me, it may not work for you. I can appreciate that. But this is my story. It's not over yet. And I'm sharing what I can, how I can, when I can. I hope with as many as I can. And I'm grateful for that. So I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Appreciate your support. Please go outside. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.